Have you ever heard of a people who vanished from history? Today, we're uncovering the heartbreaking and important story of Shanawdithit, a name that echoes through time as the last known member of the Beothuk people of Newfoundland. Her life offers a final, precious window into a culture that was tragically lost. Born around 1801, Shanawdithit entered a world in turmoil. The Beothuk, who had lived on the island for centuries, were being pushed inland. European settlers were taking over the coastal areas, cutting off the Beothuk from the rich resources of the sea, a vital part of their diet. This wasn't their only struggle. New diseases like tuberculosis and smallpox swept through their communities, diseases to which they had no natural defense. Violence was also a constant threat. As a child, Shanawdithit herself was shot by a trapper while simply washing meat in a river. Miraculously, she survived. But tragedy continued to follow her. In 1819, she witnessed a traumatic event where her aunt, Shanawdithit, was captured and her uncle, Shanawdithit, was killed trying to save her. Just a few years later, in the spring of 1823, desperation drove Shanawdithit, her mother, and her sister to search for food near a settler's trapping line. They were found, starving and weak. The trappers took them in, but her mother and sister soon succumbed to illness, likely tuberculosis, leaving Shanawdithit utterly alone. She was taken to the home of a man named John Peyton Jr., where she worked as a servant and was given the name Nancy April. For 5 years, her identity and her past were largely ignored by the world around her. But that changed in 1828. A man named William Epps Cormack, an explorer and naturalist, heard about her. He was fascinated by the Beothuk and realized Shanawdithit was a living link to their history. He arranged for her to move to St. John's to live with him. This move marked a pivotal moment. With Cormack's encouragement, Shanawdithit began to document her people's way of life. She couldn't write in English, but she could draw. She created a series of incredible sketches and maps. These drawings weren't just simple pictures. They were detailed records. She drew their homes, called mamatiks. She illustrated their tools, their canoes, and their methods for hunting and fishing. She even depicted their spiritual beliefs and told their stories through her art. For the first time, the world was getting a glimpse into the Beothuk culture, straight from someone who had lived it. These drawings are now priceless historical artifacts. They are our primary source of information about the Beothuk people. Through Shanawdithit's eyes, we see a vibrant culture, a deep connection to the land, and the story of their struggle for survival. Sadly, Shanawdithit's own health was failing. The same disease that had claimed so many of her people, tuberculosis, finally caught up with her. She passed away on June 6, 1829. With her death, the Beothuk as a distinct cultural group were considered to be gone. Historians point to a combination of factors for their disappearance: the loss of coastal territory, which led to starvation, violent conflicts with settlers, and the devastating impact of European diseases. But is that the complete end of the story? Some oral histories from other indigenous groups in the region, like the Mi'kmaq, suggest that a few surviving Beothuk may have been taken in and integrated into their communities. This offers a sliver of hope that Beothuk ancestry may not have vanished entirely, but lives on through descendants in other nations. Shanawdithit's story is a powerful and somber reminder of the human cost of colonization, but it's also a story of resilience and legacy. In her final years, she ensured that her people would not be completely forgotten. She became a historian, an artist, and a storyteller, preserving the memory of the Beothuk for all of us. Her life teaches us the incredible importance of listening to and preserving indigenous voices. Thank you for joining me to learn about Shanawdithit. If you found this story as moving as I did, please like this video and subscribe for more chapters from our shared history.